July the 15th, 2023. Guys, I know I'm doing a lot of videos today, but there's a lot going on, and yesterday I had my first visit back to the neurosurgeons up in Jackson, Mississippi, and my back is sore from it, but I'm doing so much better. I expect that, and when you move more and start walking and all, but so I'm trying to take it easy, but it's a good day to do it because there's a lot going on. You're looking at the 3 states in southwestern Canada. I think you've got British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan there. I may be mistaken. What I was noticing was the intense amount of wildfire smoke. It's being compressed between 2 fronts, and that doubles the thickness almost. You've got one system coming up out of the bottom left of your screen, coming out of the Pacific Ocean. Then you can see where the other system is dipping down to your right of your screen. So it's funneling the smoke and concentrating everything. Now, it's thick here, and we've seen that before, but we're going to scan down into Montana, the Wyoming, Nebraska area, and it's concentrating there too. Probably the worst concentrations I've seen in the central U.S. And again, guys, you've got Montana here, Wyoming, Nebraska down through, and it's circling back up into the northeast, just to the, well, it's actually crossing Lake Michigan now. I was going to say to the west of it, but you can see it here. You can see how thick it is up going back into Canada. But guys, here in Montana, that's extremely thick. I know you guys can see it. It would add a total different coloration to the sky. Dim out a lot of sunlight, and again, it's thick down in Wyoming there. Look at Nebraska, the curve, and it's getting even further south. The fronts coming off the Gulf of Mexico is keeping it from getting right into the deep south, but you can see there that we're very close to being there. See Oklahoma and Texas in the bottom there. It's curving back up around the front that we were talking about coming out of Canada in the center of the map that was compressing everything. So if you guys are up in that area, come in the comments and let us know. But again, this area right here, guys, that's super thick. Let's back it out just a moment. Gives you the entire U.S. and you can see it's thick again in this area, and on the other maps you can see further north it's different coloration in the clouds and everything, just like a wood smoke. Now, something interesting, and I remember from maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago we were talking about this smoke coming out of Canada, and a lot of you guys were talking about it didn't smell like wood smoke, it smelled like a plastic burning. So you know, when you got fires, they can burn through power lines and all that, but there were so many people talking about it. Then I saw, and Dane Wigington, with you guys know him, he's a BPearthWatch guy, and I'll find the link for the video, or at least to his channel, and put in the description. But they were showing bottles of water, rainwater, and the graphene oxide was lining up in straight lines inside of it. Where have you seen the graphene oxide before in the last few years? But it was very visible with the naked eye, very long strands of it coming into that, and maybe what you're smelling. And if that's so, it's just part of building the electrotransmitter that they want your body to be, a transmitter and a receiver for whatever 5 to 6G signals that are coming in. But guys, we've talked about it before, and just stop and think for a moment. The Bible tells us there will be several things that are happening in the end times. Wars and rumors of wars, heat, storms, plagues, droughts, famines. All of that is happening now. It's not like we haven't seen some of these things happen at different times, but all of it's happening now. And why? And why are the demons in such a rush, raging back and forth to destroy mankind and as much as this planet as they can? And see, they've got the elites fooled. Satan is the puppet master of these demons running the nations. They think that they're going to be able to bug out. Satan's going to have them protected in their bunkers and things. Satan cares nothing about those people, even though they're possessed. And I would bet everything I have that most of the world leaders are possessed. No other reason out there that they would act the way they do, pushing us to war, lockdowns, overtaxation, everything, censorship. They know they have but a short time. So are we getting there? It's time to really look up, because doesn't it say, look up, your redemption draweth nigh, or draweth near? So we've all heard it for years. We're getting close to the end times, things like that. But guys, it really looks like it. The extreme heat, what you're seeing here, and we're on the verge of nuclear war. And these demons running the nations think, again, they're going to be safe. And Satan's laughing because they think part of the earth will be wiped out, or radiation, and while they can come out of their bunkers whenever, could be years from now, into their utopia. Except Satan doesn't want that. He wants to burn the house down, because he's got to leave it. We don't want to leave anything left. He wants the destruction of God's creation. But guys, we're getting close. And again, I think we can see the physical signs, but the demonic signs are so strong now, so obvious. That's a telltale giveaway, just like in Sodom and Gomorrah. But guys, we're watching this. You watch it. Let me, again, I want to hear from you guys in the smoke ring we're seeing, but also your comments about what I'm talking about how close we are in the signs. It would be an education for all of us if we share the information we have. We're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.